Okay, Barcelona won against Newcastle 2-1 yesterday, and there are a few topics I would like to talk about. Of course, I want to talk about Rashford and if he fits to Barcelona, even if he scores 2 goals yesterday and he saved our asses. I want to talk about Pedri and De Jong. I want to talk about John Garcia, and I want to talk about some other thoughts on the game yesterday. But let's start with De Jong and Pedri yesterday. This was a masterclass. The high press of Newcastle at the beginning was very hard to play through, to not just shoot the ball to the front and then just get away from the pressure, but actually trying to play from the defense and build the game up. Pedri and De Jong, the link between both in the build-up is amazing. Yesterday it was really outstanding that they were able to hold the ball in difficult situations and then also dribble past players in the most crucial area of the pitch. Amazing. For me, Pedro was even better than De Jong, but even De Jong played amazing yesterday. And I think both are at like 70% of their potential. I think they can be even better than how they were yesterday. So they were amazing yesterday. The other thing I would like to talk about, Barcelona won against Newcastle 2-1 and it was amazing, and Rashford saved our asses. But honestly, if you really watch the game again, you can see a lot of situation where Barca were in the counter attack and there were some sloppy passes, or situations where Rashford or Rafinha on the right side, they were not just it was not fluid between the players in the front. I think this is the first time they played with in this combination with Lewandowski in the middle, Rashford left, and Rafinha on the right side. But you can see that there was no connection, no fluid connection between the players, because there were many situations where they passed the ball in places, or they turned to the wrong side, or they passed it to the wrong player, or they where it could have been a big chance. So I think if we would be like an elite team, a really, really good team that played together for a long time in the same lineup, these situations would have resulted in way more 100% chances for Barcelona. And if Barcelona would have had a really good day, they played well, but if they would have a really good day, maybe also with Lamine Yamal, we easily could have scored 4 goals yesterday. 4, 5 goals. Because Newcastle was pressuring so much and so high up that these long balls would have been so devastating for Newcastle. You saw it yesterday. If you would have Rashford in the center position as a striker, Rafinha on the left side, and Lamine Yamal on the right side, and then the long ball comes because of the high pressure of Newcastle, Rashford takes the ball and then makes a quick pass. He's really good at holding the ball and making a quick, really good pass in the open area. Because when he moves towards the defender to receive the pass and keep the ball, he's really good at making these passes in the open area he just created. And Rafinha is amazing in finding the right situations to run in the open space and take advantage of it. We saw it last year against FC Bayern Munich when Bayern Munich did the high press and Rafinha just received the high ball and just scored. I remember we scored 4 goals almost out of nowhere. Bayern were pressing us and we just long ball. Rafinha does his thing, go. So I think, my opinion, Rashford should have played yesterday in the center. The problem is I think we don't have a winger that could replace. Bagji is not there yet to play in these games. But yeah, because you don't have any player, I understand why we played that way. But I think there was way more potential was to score more goals and win the game easier with less headache at the end. Because when we got the 2-1 goal at the end, it was a little bit scary if they're gonna score another one. So I think if we have a starting lineup in the front where they play together for a long time, I think the connections are gonna be there where they know exactly where to run and how to pass, which direction to turn, to know where is Rafinha running without even looking. And that was missing yesterday. So I think it could have been better, even if it was really good. In my opinion, the build-up play with Pedri and De Jong was actually the thing that saved our asses yesterday. The other thing is, of course, John Garcia. This is exactly why he bought him. 25 million for him was the best deal since Pedri for 5 million. John Garcia saved our asses and he gives us so much stability and he makes the defense also better. Since he's a goalkeeper, I feel like Jared Martin got better and all the defense line feel more safe passing the ball back. There were like three situations where John Garcia received the ball and had to pass it somewhere, do something with it. And it was like he had only seconds, milliseconds time to make a decision what to do. And every time he got it right. So John Garcia, I'm so happy. I don't know what we would have done if Chesney would be in the goal. He's really good, but he's not a Barcelona goalkeeper. This is not his style of football. I'm so happy that we have him. The other thing I really want to say is that Rashford saved our ass yesterday. But doesn't matter if he made 2 goals yesterday and he saved our asses. In my opinion, he is not a Barcelona player. He is not. He doesn't fit to the style of Barcelona and what Barcelona needs. He is good for if there's a lot of space to run. And he's really good in shooting, receiving the ball, holding it, and passing somewhere. But as soon as Barcelona got in the last part of the field, he was not good in receiving like short passes, tiki-taka style, tight spaces. This is not his style of football. This is like, he's like in typical English player football. And so he doesn't fit to Barcelona even when he scored 2 goals yesterday. Just because he scored 2 goals yesterday doesn't mean that now he's amazing for Barcelona. He has to improve a lot. And honestly, I don't think he's going to do it. I'm very thankful that he came to Barcelona. He's helping the team. But next year, we should get Alvarez. We should get maybe another winger from the left side. And from that point, there's no room for Rashford. Mark my words. I don't believe he's going to stay more than this year. But I'm very grateful for what he did yesterday. He played an amazing game. Even when he fucked up some situations where we could have made a goal or at least create a big chance, but he didn't make the pass right or he didn't make the right decision. So amazing game from him. I'm super happy we won yesterday, but I think we can do a lot better. And yeah, so I hope he improves, but I don't believe that he's going to improve. On Sunday, we're going to play against Retafe. The next game against Paris is going to play at the Montjuic Stadium. Unfortunately, not the Camp Nou. But I think Barcelona from now on, Barcelona has to play at the Montjuic Stadium for the whole Champions League group phase. Because that's a rule of the Champions League. If you play one home game in this stadium, you cannot switch a stadium. So unfortunately, I think we're not going to see a Champions League game in the Camp Nou until the league phase is over.